Hey, this is Jay of DeFi Journey. Got a market update video for today. Been meaning to do this for a while, but figured with the downtrend and big sell-off of markets, that this would be a good time as any. So just want to dive in real quick, kind of just with the price of Bitcoin, and just kind of see how we've broken a lot of support recently. Down 100,000, below 100,000. It actually set down here at 93. So this is a daily view. And just kind of want to take a view, like, I think there could be more continued downside, but we're very sold off, very far sold off. So there might be a bounce, and I am looking to play this bounce right now. So just to kind of get maybe a direction of near-term things, I want to dive in on a couple things real quick. So if we take a look at things that are coming up this week, so the big thing of why the sell-off has occurred, in my opinion, is because of the uncertainty of what the Fed is going to be doing with interest rates. So we've had the government shutdown, lack of government data on inflation. The last report was canceled completely, and also of if the Fed is going to raise or cut interest rates in the December meeting. So actually, big thing for that certainty is just the 3-month yield, and you can see like when that happened, we had a spike up, and it's been kind of just hovering at this range. And even if you look at the poly market for interest rates for December, you see it was pretty confident that would be a 25% or a 25 basis point decrease, and then it's down to about 50-50 right now. And then also, so tomorrow, so the 19th, the FOMC meeting minutes will be released, and so at 2 o'clock, so expect some more volatility this week, and that should maybe give a better direction of where they're thinking. If they're gonna, the last couple meetings, they've said they're expected to release another 25 basis points, or if they're gonna wait and pause, but that will give us a better direction if it will be after tomorrow, in my opinion. So another thing to kind of give us a direction as well is if for this weekly view, same thing at Bitcoin, can make the argument that this was a ascending channel or ascending wedge, broke down below. But also same thing too, I like this area, and I think if we are like the start of a bear market, we could also come up, retest this. I think we will get above 100,000 at some point, and then maybe continue down or maybe continue up. But another thing to look at is the USDT, the tether dominance. And so, very predictable. I talked about this last time. I've done this for over a month now, and it was around this area, 4%. So it rallied up here, but we are near these highs before, so we have some resistance. So same thing, it could come back down, retest around 5%, continue up, or could maybe be a longer term channel, depending on bigger macro factors. But same thing, Bitcoin is a risk asset, and I think that larger things at play, so like with the interest rates, Fed decision, just kind of a bigger trend of correlation to the NASDAQ and S&P. So that's just a couple things to look for. But a few plays I like in the short term. I was like to talk about these because I'm sure most people know with the privacy token. So Zcash has done really well. So Zcash has done really well, and it might be getting close to exhaustion here. So then you got this same thing, megaphone pattern, but usually eventually it'll come up to have $700 again, and then usually topples over. So where it'll go, oh my goodness, and then back down, or it could be, but yeah. So but I think the privacy narrative is something to play in the short term and also long term. So a couple plays I like in that is actually some Cosmos projects that have been pretty much left for dead. So if you look at Namada, for that one, that was a privacy project, and it is about a penny now. and it could be a short-term play. I don't believe the project long-term is that great. I've tried it out. Not terrible, but I think, see, it had a pump up here, but it could be another thing to just do a short-term swing on. So Namada, not financial advice, but yeah, I like it for short-term. Same thing with Secret. Secret, I think, could be a really great long-term project. I talked about this before in the past. I thought it would have been done better by now, but same thing. Secret has been around a couple cycles now, and has hit like $8 both times. So same thing here. It's around 19 cents. Actually has like a DEX, pretty good use case, everything. And then yeah, pretty good project there. And then one last really like micro cap token, and that would be Penumbra. So Penumbra, I believe the team actually announced that they were like discontinuing the project. And then recently, with everything going on, it seems like they're active again. So Penumbra, this market, I believe it's, yeah, the market cap's under 200. That's not right. 187. That can't be right. But I believe it's under like 100 million market cap, or yeah, maybe 10 million market cap. So the only place I know to trade it on is Osmosis. And I couldn't even get it to work chart on TradingView, so you do DEX screener. And same thing too. It was down about a penny. Now about 8 cents. Same here. You find Penumbra on CoinGecko. If you look and see, last year has been pretty bad. It was at $1. A penny. Now maybe it's rallying. But yeah, only place to really get it is Osmosis. So if it has some interest there, this could be a really good one. Just a YOLO long on. So what could you have to lose by just trying to load it there? So yeah, no centralized exchange options. But yeah, so those are just a couple projects I like, maybe to try just for short-term swings. But same thing too with Bitcoin. I think this is oversold. I believe that like it will retest 100,000. Not financial advice. Same thing with ETH. I think ETH is actually a better play right now. Same descending wedge, but that will retest up here, maybe 4,000, and that would go with the same thing, the narrative of tether dominance, where it's overbought. You could see it retesting lower before maybe continuing upwards. So those are my short-term ideas based on the Fed meeting this next week and interest rates. But yeah, please let me know if you found the content valuable. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what videos you'd like to see. But thanks. I'll see you in the next one.